could go on and on. I like to talk, and Zach knows that. But when I say that I'm truly, truly happy for him, you know, growing up with him, maturing with him, knowing him all that time, and seeing him in this moment is truly beautiful, and could not be more happy for him.
I love you guys very much. I'm so happy that you guys are getting married, and I can't wait to see what you guys do together, the family that you will build, and everything that you will do.
No, man, I love that guy. You know, he's been my friend my whole life, so I'm really proud of him, and seeing where he's grown up to be, it's surreal. It's really cool.
That's crazy, you're getting married. It's awesome. Good luck. I'm right behind you, but yeah, you and Emily will be perfect together. Just love each other the best you can. Always be there for each other, and just, yeah, have fun.
Congrats, and love you guys.
Good luck, bro. I love you, and I love both y'all. It's gonna be a great wedding. I can't wait.
Their engagement photos were very memorable because I feel like that was the first time that I got to see Zach and Emily just be themselves, like without anyone around, and I could just see like how much he really loved her and like how much they like really loved each other, and it was really cute.
The moment with Emily was during college. We kind of like split up. We weren't really talking and like hanging out as much as we used to, and then she came over for my birthday and we literally sat in my room and just sobbed, talking about how much we missed each other. And I think in that moment I was like, oh yeah, I'm stuck with her for life. So that's probably my most memorable moment with Emily.
Through the years and never change, we'll put up a fight, 'cause you're my love, my everything. You are my life.
Going to the Taylor Swift concert with them and Zach being extremely upset that Snow on the Beach wasn't being played, and then him refusing to take off his Lions jersey because we were at Ford Field and he had to represent, so Taylor Swift had to suck it up for 2 minutes.
Actually, one of the most meaningful moments was when Zach came to my house recently and asked me to be one of his groomsmen, which was an easy yes. He wrote me a card, and I'm paraphrasing here, but it says something along the lines of, some people might not understand our relationship, but you mean a lot to me. And then he said, I love you, brother. And that was probably my most cherished moment with Zach.
Definitely how she wears her heart on her sleeve. You always know how she's feeling. You always know where you stand with her. You always know her thoughts on something. She's always honest with you. And it's just refreshing to have someone in your life that can just be so honest about how they're feeling and what they think.
This is an ironic story. Has she told it to you? Because quite frankly, first time she came to our house, I had no pants on. And I remember walking out of my room and Zach had Emily next to him, and I was like, what? And he's like, this is Emily. And I was like, hey, pantsless. I didn't have a bra on. It was like very, we just like were bonded from the start. So yeah. And I was like, this is an even more ironic story, but when Zach and Emily met for the first time, Zach was texting me pictures of her Instagram and was like, what do you think of this girl? Like, I think she's kind of cute. I might ask her out on a date. And I was like, well, do you really want to date a girl that's in high school? Because he like just went to UT. And he's like, I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. I'm like, okay, I guess. Thank God he didn't listen to me because I was trying to steer him away from a high school girlfriend. But it worked out, so we're good. But yeah.
Emily, I am in love with you. You know that I'm not one for speeches, but for you, I will conquer that fear. Emily, you were the best surprise I could have ever asked for. When we met, I wasn't really looking for a girlfriend or a wife. God just kind of made it happen. After getting to know you, and getting to know your family, I fell in love. Heck, I even looked past that you were a senior in high school and didn't have your driver's license. It was just like that. I became your personal Uber. And there, in those little moments, driving you back to your house after dates and hangouts, listening to a healthy mixture of Taylor Swift and Eminem, you were becoming my best friend. Emily, you make me whole. And you are my person. Seeing the way you care for others makes me very proud. Emily, I watch your work ethic and I watch your passion about things you love, and you make me want to be a better man. There isn't anyone else I could imagine doing this life thing with. And now here, from all of our friends and family, I would like to make you the love of my life.
Zach. Ever since I was little, I've wanted a movie scene love story. I've been a hopeless romantic dreaming of a fairy tale relationship for myself, and in parts of my life, I've even tried to hide this, realizing that my expectations and standards I had of a movie scene love became too high. But then I met you, and then those expectations became too low. I met you when I was still in high school, and I don't know why you decided to take a chance on the younger girl who did not have a driver's license, and you had to drive 30 minutes to hang out with her, but I'm so glad you did. You have been there through all of life's big moments and held me when I wasn't sure how I was going to get through them. Notably, eventually teaching me maneuverability so that I could get my driver's license and finally come see you myself. I had no idea that the love God had set out for me would exceed every wish and every dream I could ever imagine. That the man I was going to marry would know when to say all the right things and when to say nothing at all. That he would be kind to not only me, but my family, my friends, and to everyone around me. I have never been in more awe of a human before, and you continue to show me each day exactly why I fell in love with you. You never let me forget, because that's just naturally who you are. Kind, gracious, patient. You have done all these things, Zach, without question, without hesitation, and with wanting nothing in return. You have done all these things in an attempt to show me your love. My promise to you, Zach, is to not only do the same for you for forever, but to do all of these things knowing that every good and perfect thing comes from our Lord Jesus Christ, and that this relationship shall not flourish without him as our third string. I promise to always make you feel loved and to never question the love I have for you. I promise to always stay faithful and to always remind you of your worth, because Zach, you are so worthy. I promise to paint your blue days golden, save you a seat at every table, and to always stay when you're lost, I'm scared, and you're turning away. Zach, I found you at a point in my life where there were so many things that I was unsure of. But time and time again, you have shown me why I've always been so sure of you. We were meant to be here right now, and I'm so excited to experience the good, the bad, and everything else, knowing I will have you with me every step of the way. You feel like home and vacation all at once. So to put it simply, I love you, more than words could ever say, but will spend my life trying to tell you. I love you.
I now pronounce you, in the sight of God and man, husband and wife. Zach, you may kiss your bride.
Hi, everybody. My name is Owen King. I've been Zach's best friend for a long, long time. For those that know me, you know that I'm not much of a crier, no promises. I told myself I wouldn't cry earlier and kind of did. So, Zach and I have been friends for as long as I can remember. And never did I think this day would come, at least not so soon. I mean, I thought the Lions would win a Super Bowl before this, but sorry. Our friendship started off a little rough. We were babies, so our communication wasn't the best. But, you know, as we got older, our friendship grew. And then when I was maybe 6 or 7, Zach, Megan, and I were playing in our old house in Waseon. We were playing on the staircase. We would walk up the staircase, jump off, and then just keep doing the same thing over and over again. And then suddenly, I fell. Zach pushed me. And I laid on a bunch of Xbox cars, and I ended up breaking my arm. Now, I've forgiven Zach since then, so it's all right, we're good. But fast forward to senior year of high school, and Zach's freshman year of college. We're on our way to a high school state basketball game in Defiance. Zach and I were catching up. I haven't seen him in a while. And he told me he had a girlfriend. And I was like, whoa, you're lying. There's no way. But I asked about her. He goes, yeah, her name's Emily. She's from Liberty Center. And that's all I got. But if you ask me today, well, what do you know about Emily? I would say she takes Catan way too seriously. Her last name is Carpenter, but apparently not anymore. And that she loves Taylor Swift. But I also know that she loves Zach dearly and will continue to do so for the rest of her days. As much of a ladies' man Zach is, he never really expresses that side of him. To most boys, girls are very scary, so I don't really blame him. So Emily, thank you for making the first move, because if you didn't, I don't think we'd be here today. All jokes aside, I'm so glad that both of you have found each other, and I'm excited to watch you guys grow and build a life together. You've been so loving and accepting of me, and I want you to both know that if you need anything, I'm always in your corner. Zach, I love you, brother. And Emily, welcome to the family.
I've been friends with Emily for 15 years now. I'm standing up here truly honored to be a part of Emily and Zach's amazing day, which has been filled with so much love. Before I started writing this speech, I was panicking, thinking how am I supposed to put 15 years of friendship and knowing Emily into a 2-minute speech? We simply do not have enough time for that. So I'm gonna do my best to make this quick and get through it without crying. Going through my memories of my relationship with Emily, I do not remember a time without her. No matter what, through thick and thin, we've always been there for each other, even if we didn't know at the time. Our friendship continues to grow stronger as we get older and time goes by. Emily is truly one of the most best people I could ask for in my life, and I'm so thankful I met her all those years ago in the 4th grade. There are so many ways to describe Emily. She is kind, loving, funny. She wears her heart on her sleeve. She sees the good in everything, and she's one of the most passionate people I know. She stands up for what she believes in and won't back down from anything, even if she may be wrong. When she loves someone or something, you will know it. She will show it off and share it with everyone. She will fight for it and defend it with all of her might. Her love is so strong, and that is really shown with her love for Taylor Swift. Obviously, I mean Zach. From the way they look at each other, how they balance each other, and even how they laugh together, you can truly tell how much they love each other. When Emily started talking to me about Zach, I wasn't sure what to think at first. He was this older guy, and she didn't really know, so I didn't really know how serious it would be. But I could tell that she was catching feelings, and she was talking about him in a way she had never talked about boys before. I guess you could say it got serious. Here we are. Now that I've gotten to know Zach, he is exactly what Emily needs. He is supportive, loving, and challenges her in the best way possible. The love that they have for each other and everyone in their life is so strong, and it shows with who they are as individuals and as a couple. Everyone in this room is so lucky to have both of them in their life. To the beautiful couple, remember to fight for each other, support each other, and love each other like there's no tomorrow. You guys have grown so much together over these past 5 years, and I can't wait to watch you grow old together. I wish you both a lifetime of love and happiness and all the Winston cuddles in the world. So if everyone would raise a glass with me, cheers to the carols.
I just wanted to say something short because I decided to do a dance with my mom because, as we all know, it's traditional for daughters to dance with their dads. But I think my mom deserves the whole world 1,000,000 times over. She has made my world bigger, brighter, and happier, and all at the cost of sometimes dimming her own. She would give me anything in this world, and she has. She has picked me up off the ground, and she has been at the top of the mountain with me. I know kindness, courage, humor, love, and forgiveness exist because my mom exists, and she's full of it. My mom is truly one of my best friends, and I think she deserves to be recognized in the highest regard. Even though we may live in different houses, she will always be a home to me, and there will never be a day that I don't need her wisdom and comfort. So I love you, and I want to give you my bouquet and have a dance with you.